What's up, family? Trail here, and we have a scary prediction that I want to share with you guys. Are we headed to war? That's a huge question. Will President Biden run in 2024? That's another huge question. Will Donald Trump run as well? Well, guys, I have a few predictions that might actually scare you. But also, guys, the IRS has announced that they will be sending out special stimulus checks sometime this month. $750 checks to be exact. Let's go ahead and try to keep this video short, but don't forget about the promotion with Moo, but we'll discuss that later on in this video. But in the meantime, guys, hey, if you already know what to do, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for us. Now let's start with the video. Well, guys, we talked about it on the previous video where the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, ended up taking some of the migrants that crossed over the border into the U.S. Yes, he put them all on about two commercial airplanes and flew them to Martha's Vineyard. And now he has caused a major uproar. And as you can see, guys, as a result of that, 3 Venezuelan migrants that were flown from Texas to Massachusetts are now suing the Florida governor. Yes, the lawsuit alleges an elaborate scheme of people luring migrants with hotel rooms, McDonald's gift cards, hundreds of dollars in cash, as well as false information about their final destination. So yes, guys, the governor of Florida is really coming under fire right now, in which some people are saying that he is basically trafficking migrants. And yes, one individual from the Trump administration previously, Jared Kushner, he came out and criticized Governor Ron DeSantis. He said, look, DeSantis, those migrants are also human beings as well. So don't necessarily treat them like they are not worthy of anything or less than an actual human being. Yes, it talks about it right here in this article about the former White House advisor, Jared Kushner, called the move by the Florida governor to send migrants from the southern border to Martha's Vineyard. He said immigration policies are very troubling, even as he advocated for President Trump's stringent immigration platform. But he also said that, look, I personally watch what's happening right now, and it's very hard to see at the southern border. We have to remember that these are human beings. They're people. So seeing them being used as political pawns one way or the other way is very troubling to him, according to Jared Kushner. So yes, guys, as you can see, that Jared Kushner doesn't necessarily sit well with what the governor did to these particular migrants, saying that, look, they should all be treated fairly as human beings. Yeah, we want to have some type of immigration policies in place that actually prevents or makes it a little bit hard for people to come into this country. However, whether we do have those policies in place or whether we don't have those policies in place, we should still treat them as human beings and not necessarily use them for a political stunt in the news. But anyways, that is just what Jared Kushner had to say about this particular instance. But also in the Trump news, hey, we know that when the FBI ended up raiding the former President Donald Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago, Trump actually stated that the FBI planted some of the information that was found at his estate in Florida. Well, now that Trump has been granted this special master to review this information before the DOJ can review it, the special master asking Trump, he said, look, we need you to back up the claims that the FBI planted evidence. We don't see anything as of yet, but if you want us to go ahead and tackle this, you have to provide us some type of evidence. You need to let us know, guys. But yes, the special master assigned to review the documents that were taken during the August search of the Mar-a-Lago estate from the former President Donald Trump. He said, look, you need to back up your claims that the FBI planted evidence on his Florida property. But so far, guys, we haven't had any information in regards to what that particular evidence is. So we don't necessarily know whether or not any evidence has been provided, but hopefully we will find out the answer or the response from Trump himself, hopefully coming this upcoming week, guys. But I will keep you guys posted as usual. And then also we saw earlier this week where the Trump family, as well as the Trump organization, as well as the Trump children, are now being sued for $250 million. Yes, as you can see right here on the screen that Trump's family is being sued, stating that the family has inflated their net worth of billions of dollars over several years. And now the Attorney General of New York is suing them for these particular actions. But also in regards to that, the DOJ is actually investigating Mike Lindell over some potential identity theft as well as some damage to a protected computer. So it looks like, guys, everyone surrounding the former President Donald Trump is pretty much being investigated. Yes, it seems like anyone that is tied to him, they're going after. Now, according to the Trump administration, they are saying that this is all a witch hunt. This actually started when the former President Donald Trump got into the White House. But yes, now they're investigating one of his other fellow individuals, which pretty much promoted and really supported the former President Trump in getting into the White House. Yes, you know who Mike Lindell is. He is the CEO of the company MyPillow, in which he is in trouble right now, guys. They are really investigating him right now. They are looking into his dealings as well as all of the other things that are surrounding him. They have actually taken his phone and they're investigating his phone to see what exactly is on his phone and what information they can find out. But so far, guys, we haven't had any update in regards to the investigation of Mike Lindell. I will keep you guys posted. I would like to interrupt this video to share with you my new preferred brokerage account that I use for buying and selling stocks. It is called Moomoo. I recently got them to offer my family and friends up to 15 free stocks. Now, in order to qualify, all you have to do is sign up using the link down below, and that will get you at least one free stock. And then after that, deposit $100, and that will give you an additional 4 free stocks. And if you deposit $2,000 or more, you can receive all 15 stocks for free. And the beauty about this is they could be worth up to $2,000. Now, if you do sign up, please remember to keep your money in your brokerage account at least 60 days, guys, in order to receive the stocks. And again, it's free money, so don't sleep on this opportunity. But anyways, let's get back into the video. Moving on, guys. Hey, we do know the former president, Donald Trump, his previous lawyer, before he ended up getting him in trouble and sending him to jail, his name was Michael Cohen. You guys remember him. Well, he actually spoke on the idea of the Trump family being sued by the Attorney General in New York. Yes, this is very scary, and this could be a scary prediction by Michael Cohen. He is saying that, look, the fraud lawsuit against the Trump family as well as the Trump organization could put an end to the Trump organization. That is a scary and huge prediction. But yes, the former Trump lawyer, Michael Cohen, on Wednesday predicted that New York Attorney General newly announced fraud investigation into former Trump's business will culminate in the Trump's organization downfall. He said, look, it's going to put an end to the entire company. This is what Cohen said during an appearance on MSNBC's. Now, Hayes, which is the person on the news channel, asked Cohen, he said, do you really think that that will actually happen? And Cohen responded, yeah, I believe so. Well, guys, this is very scary. I mean, we don't know what this is going to lead to, guys, but it is definitely scary for the Trump administration as well as the Trump organization all together, as well as the kids, because they are all involved in this, which we saw previously where the person that leads the company ended up being indicted over fraud charges. So yes, guys, all of this is going on with former President Donald Trump, but where will this all lead to, guys? Will Trump be indicted for all of these shenanigans, all of these things that are going on with him in his life, his family, his business, what he did in the White House, what he did with these secure documents, these secret documents at his Mar-a-Lago estate? What will exactly happen to the former President Donald Trump? I'll leave that question up to you guys. Moving on, guys. Hey, we do want to talk about President Biden. He was on 60 Minutes earlier this week, in which he said that, look, he really hasn't made a decision on whether or not he is going to be in the re-election run for 2024. So I will say, guys, this is some very good news, and hopefully he does not run at all. But anyways, he said that he has not made up his mind, and personally, I don't really think that he will actually run considering his age at that time. And he is really having a rough time right now being the president. So running for an additional 4 years, Yeah, I doubt it. As well as also Trump. According to this article right here, it says that even though the Trump is being investigated right now for all of his dealings with the White House and with the illegal, with the fraud, everything that's going on with Trump right now, hey, his support still hasn't changed. According to this article, it talks about Trump's support remains unmoved by the investigations, by the fraud claims, by everything. His support remains the same with all of his people that are rooting for him to run in 2024, according to this new poll. But anyways, guys, we don't expect that to change anytime soon because he has a very loyal following, and we don't see that changing until it actually changes. But moving on, guys, we do have some stimulus update news that we need to get to because the IRS, they are saying that, look, some individuals are going to receive a special refund check. Yes, that refund check is going to be in the amount of $750. Yes, this article talks about it, that some are getting special $750 IRS refund checks sometime this month. And the important deadline is right around the corner. Now, it does say that a one-time refund from the IRS or the Internal Revenue Service is set to arrive before the end of this month of September, and the refund comes after an IRS announcement last month that it would abate certain penalties for people and businesses who filed the 2019 and 2020 returns late. Yes, including are some 1.6 million taxpayers who filed late but paid their penalties. The penalty amount, averaging around $750, will be automatically refunded. So yes, guys, this is a little bit of good information for those individuals that had to pay the IRS during those particular years from the 2019 through 2020 tax return. So that is also some good news. But in addition to that, we did hear from the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, in which she has already outlined how she plans on using the $80 billion that was provided by the American Rescue Plan signed by President Biden to give it to the IRS. And they're supposed to be using that money to hire more individuals to go after those individuals that avoid paying their taxes. But anyways, guys, Yellen has outlined how she plans on using that money for the IRS overhaul, in which she stated that, look, she is going to be hiring about 5,000 new IRS people to bolster the taxpayer responsiveness. Yes, we all know that it is very challenging when it's time to communicate with the IRS as far as getting our checks, as far as getting them on the phone, trying to figure out how much we actually owe, just anything in regards to the IRS. A lot of people just really hate to deal with the IRS altogether, which is why some individuals actually pay their accountant to do everything for them so that they can avoid dealing with the IRS. But it sounds like moving forward, things with the IRS is going to get a little bit better because they are receiving this huge influx of $80 billion. And yes, they are going to be hiring 5,000 new individuals. So if you or yourself or know someone else that is looking for a job, hey, the IRS might be a place that you want to look into because they have $80 billion and they need to give that to someone. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But as a quick reminder, don't forget about the promotion with Moomoo, where they're giving out those 15 free stocks. That link will be down below. But also, don't forget that the promotion ends at the end of this month. But anyways, guys, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.